Hi there, Pumpkin. So the founder of Uniswap is having a lot of trouble deciding what gender he is today. Now, the SEC is suing Richard Hart personally, but for some reason, Uniswap Labs have gone out of their way to delist HEX. So, of course, to explain, HEX can always be traded. You can trade any coin on the blockchain. You can't delete Ethereum. They're stored on Ethereum, and there are no admin keys for Uniswap. So you can't actually delete something from the blockchain. This is the whole point of crypto, censorship resistance. But what's been happening is, the most pathetic thing is, they have now changed HEX. So if you go to uniswap.org, you type in HEX, it'll be listed as an unsupported asset. Now they have a list of other ones too. But what's most disgusting, okay, besides this dude, right, whatever he is today, what's most disgusting is you can still buy honeypots, scams, rugs. You can lose all your money on Uniswap. There are coins that are not unsupported, which they just completely allow, which take your portfolio straight to zero. Bugged ones, scams, many honeypots. A honeypot is, it only lets you buy. You can put money in and then you cannot sell. It'll give you an error. Okay, I've lost money in honeypots many times trying to ape into stuff. Everyone has. They let you do it on Uniswap. Okay, so this just shows you their weird political agenda. Okay, I'm gonna let you read this. Like, everyone knows it. Everyone in crypto, it's no secret. Okay, there's this weird political affiliation in Uniswap where we know the road they're going. They're going a KYC route, which is you got to put in your passport, your identity. That's eventually coming, friends. They do it step by step, slowly. It is sad, but I mean, that's just what it is. But there are solutions for this. Okay, so I mean, they spend more time deciding on the ratio of genders in the office than they do with like supporting investors or anything else with Uniswap. So that's just to kind of give you an idea of what actually goes on there, right? So you do have alternatives. Okay. There are great alternatives out there. Now, if you're new to crypto, just to let you know, no one actually uses Uniswap. No one actually uses it, friends. We all use 1inch if you are in non-USA. If you're not in the USA, we use 1inch. But you can use a website, PulseX Swap. And if you are in the US, it doesn't ban you. But the good thing is, PulseX, it grabs its data from 1inch. Okay? And just to let you know, 1inch aggregates everything. So here's the website for 1inch, just to show you, okay? So 1inch, nothing is actually listed on 1inch, okay? 1inch grabs all the different routes out there, all the different exchanges, okay? So 1inch will look at Uniswap, PancakeSwap, all the Curve Finance. It'll look at all the other exchanges, the DEXs out there, and it'll grab you the best price. But the thing is, if you're in the USA, it doesn't let you. So that's why if you just go to portalxswap.io, which I'm going to link for you, okay, if you're in the US, this will let you do it. So it grabs, it's not like it's using anything different, friends. It's nothing to be scared about. It's just using 1inch, but it's just on a different website, okay? Now, what I expect to happen is in the future, more people, more websites will start popping up that do this. They'll all use an aggregator in the background, and the aggregator is going to pull from like, you know, Uniswap and Curve and stuff. So they're going to be different layers. That's what's happening right now. So for everyone else, right, we just go to 1inch just by habit, but it'll be a good idea for everybody just to start using PulseX Swap, and more solutions will keep appearing over time. Okay. Also, just because everything's on Uniswap that you think, there's a lot of times where it's missing a lot of liquidity anyway. So it's really advised you use 1inch to grab the best prices. Also, unfortunately, Matcha used to be used by everyone. Now, Matcha are also, unfortunately, part of the weird gender, woke agenda type of weirdos as well. So Matcha also doesn't work. So Matcha is following Uniswap, right? They probably have some weird incestual relationship there going on. So we can't use them at all anymore. Also, shout out to Sir Alexander, who made Hedron. Is actually one of my core coins, friends, listed, okay? Now, you can go to Uniswap.hedron.pro. You see this? Now, I can't link it because anything with the word Uniswap, Twitter will ban. And also, ISPs around the world will ban it as well. It's like a safety precaution because a lot of scammers, they will do websites like Uniswap. They'll do Uniswap, you know, .pro, right? And they'll try to basically spoof people. They'll be like, oh, it's a Uniswap, use Uniswap. So It's because it's the most commonly stolen thing. It's like using the word MetaMask or something, because Uniswap and MetaMask are the most popular. It's what the scammers unfortunately keep trying to spoof. So when it comes to this website, use it. You can also use the HEX.com front-end website, but that's probably going to be updated in the future to show us a place where you can buy HEX from Ethereum, right? Because you just have to get in and bridge. Well, that's the whole reason why PulseChain was invented, because Ethereum and just how they're going, friends, we all know in crypto that they're bringing in the JP Morgan money. They're bringing in a lot of the weirdos, the deep state people, right? The people with the UFO tech. All of these types are coming in, and we can tell the walls are closing in, okay? They're not really censorship resistant. And even more, I'm going to shed some light on for you to show you what's really going on in the Uniswap labs, okay? So these are the actual people that Uniswap has employed, all right? I want to show you this, okay? They employ a former Chainalysis executive, okay? So literally what these like subhuman filth do is, years ago, they went and approached the government and they said, hey, we're going to track everybody on the blockchain. Can you give us money for it? And they basically sold their soul for like 500,000. And the government was like, oh, sweet, we can start doing that. So that was very like weird and strange for them to do it. So they basically snitches. That's just the tip of the iceberg. They have the New York Stock Exchange president working there. They have a former Obama senior spokesman, right? So deep political, deep state people are in there, okay? They have a former Fed economist. They even have a BlackRock executive. So Uniswap they are the Bug Eater Society team now, okay? It's very unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is, friends. We're going to have to deal with the cards that we are, we're going to have to deal with the cards that we're dealt, right? We're just going to have to deal with it. There's not much we can do. We have to play to our best of our ability, find out these alternative solutions, and there are these alternative solutions. And pumpkins, I've got a mighty surprise here. Look at this. Another alternative from HEXisquid, swap.hedron.pro. And this is wonderful. I've gone here now, swap.hedron.pro. If you go here, you can actually press on HEX. So that's fantastic because Alex has made this. That's awesome. I'm going to link it in the video as well. And pumpkins as well, I'm going through some comments. Some people have said that Matcha does work, but it is what it is. Look, we have many alternatives here. I won't trust any of these. As long as there are more alternatives out there, everyone uses different solutions. We already knew, and most people already know, Uniswap.org doesn't know. Well, not everybody goes there, okay? It's best to just use an aggregator because you're getting the best price across all these different places. So I do have more dedicated posts just to show you, okay? So you can put all of these in one place. You have swap.hedron.pro like I just shown you, okay? And just a reminder, you can, just because Uniswap supports something does not mean you can't lose all your money. You have to just keep this in mind whenever you buy anything in crypto on any DEX, okay? So you can still buy these honey pots and rugs, etc. When it comes to swapping, just remember, by default, probably to support the community, because I think Power City made PulseX swap, which is fantastic, by the way. Absolutely fantastic. PulseChain, a PulseChain community project. So we have PulseX You can use 1inch.io, okay, if you're non-US. And there's also, we're probably going to see PulseX.com accommodate for these as well. And as we're starting to see, Ethereum, the main city, it's expensive. Everyone's moving out to layer 2s, but Uniswap is on layer 2s as well. So how this story is going to play out, we're going to have to wait and see. But I got a feeling that there's always going to be these other cities. Just like, New York exists, but some people like going to Miami. Some people just going to like Macau. Some people like going to Las Vegas and gambling. Other people want to go in the countryside, okay? That's how networks seem to be growing out in the digital cyberspace that we call crypto. And also have a comment here from Sir Baby Doll Bublemi. Bublemi has asked as well, did the corrupt SEC just win? No, SEC didn't win, friends. Just because they do this little unsupported thing, it means absolutely nothing. You got to remember, okay, just to show you, in crypto, there are like, 5 steps? Okay, look at this. Okay, there's like 5 steps to get anyone to buy, all right? Now, here's the thing. Uniswap is just like a middle step here, okay? So this is Uni, all right? So when you're onboarding people, when people are growing in the network, they go, so step 1, step 2. Now, they can just go to a different step 3. It used to be Uniswap. Now Uniswap's gone. They go, okay, instead of Uniswap, go to PulseX. And they go, okay, I'll just use that. And then they move somewhere else. Everybody already in crypto knows where to go. It's the new people. But the good thing is, well, it's kind of good, right? Good for us that there's so many steps, people have to pay attention to every single step. It's not like there's just like one social media. Like imagine you were banned off Twitter like I was, and we had to do free something. There's nowhere else to go. Threads is trash. Instagram doesn't accommodate for anything. YouTube is a completely different platform. Do you see what I mean? So there's only one place to go. So when this becomes an issue is if the whole world was completely centralized into one place. And if it was all Uniswap, then we got an issue because 99.9% of people are going to go there. But right now, it's absolutely not like that. You're seeing everything. You're seeing everything how they how the journey's going along the way. Also addressing more comments, baby dolls. You have so this person saying HEX is still available. Probably if you refresh the page, that'll happen. It hasn't refreshed the page. But also Danny Gecko saying, will there still be an eHEX versus pHEX after this? Yes, there will always be that because Uniswap as a front end by itself, it's never going to be the front website. So what's going to happen over time is other websites are going to use all the backends. We're not going to be going to Uniswap in the future because it doesn't have the features you want, man. It's just two swaps, okay? People want maybe, I don't know what they're going to invent, but you never know. Social media, a video platform, people are going to just add stuff. Maybe there's just going to be trading pages. There's going to be different, quicker platforms, charting, all these other features. You're not going to get that on the front page of Uniswap. They're focusing on other things now. So Uniswap's just going to be this base layer network, and we're not going to be going to its website for everything in the future. Also, funny comment from PulseChain, and this is actually true, friends. HEX is the only reason they gained popularity. Yes, it's actually true. HEX was the first high volume token to be listed there, and it brought heaps of users over. It's just funny. That's why you can't trust these bug eaters, friends. These people, they can't decide what gender they are today or tomorrow, this weird stuff going on, right? You can't turn your back on them because they will never, they have no sense of loyalty. They don't even know what they're going to be tomorrow, right? You think they're going to care about you or me or anybody else? They won't and they don't. And I have Mr. Benny Pete here saying, I'm so struggling with this eHEX or pHEX. Friends, like I've said this so many times, just get both, okay? Move your money to PulseChain, okay? And just get both. You can decide on the ratio you want to get. You don't have to get 50-50 of each. Maybe you want to get 80% pHEX, stake it, and then leave the eHEX as a swing trade, okay? Because if it matches up, you make a lot more. You can do that. And this is the eHEX pHEX chart. Let's just share with you, okay? So maybe you want to do that. If you put 80% pHEX. By the way, buy it on PulseChain, okay? Bridge your money into PulseChain. That's what I will do. And then, let's say I had $1,000. I'll put $800 into pHEX. I'll stake it. And then I have $200. I'll just put it into eHEX because, okay, here's the thing. At some point in the future, if it went back just to 0.75, all right? The ratio is 0.52 here. If it went back to 0.75, okay, that's not even parity, by the way. You've made plus 45% more pHEX. So you bought eHEX, and if eHEX's strength went up to here, 0.75, okay, 75, you've made an extra, literally, the number is 45%. So think of that as your yield. You know how long it will take you to make that staking? That would stake like, what, 5, 6, 7 years, okay? So this is why it presents interesting opportunities when it comes to this swing trading and stuff here and there. It's good that everybody battles both sides and everyone keeps them relevant. That's what you want. You would rather them fighting than one of them be forgotten. That's how you know, well, how I know, how I have confidence in eHEX and pHEX battle. It's going to be here for a long time, and that's what you want. You want it to be a battle. You don't want it to be, everybody just forgot about one side, okay? There's no man left behind policy here, or woman, or duck. So, Pumpkin, what I've shown you is I've done hard work research for you. What I love when I want to watch other YouTubers, I love it when the rare occurrence, they do the hard work for me and they just present it here for me. That's why you like, subscribe, press the bell button and all. I appreciate every single one of you, friends. This is why I'm working tirelessly for you. Literally working for you. I don't need work, okay? I sit here, just hold on, do nothing. But I'm here working for you. I'm here to tell you what I've done is I've given you competitive edge, okay? What I've done is you see how, what are the weak hands doing? What are the cucks doing, okay? What are the bug eaters, the child abusers, those weirdos doing, okay? They're clicking sell and they're walking away, okay? They are little scaredy cats, okay? What are we doing? We have a fire engine, okay? We are a fireman, a firewoman, we've got a fire truck here. We are running into the burning building because I've just shown you if people quit and leave, they go, oh, we're defeated. No, we're not defeated. Not even close to defeated. But now you can see the price has gone a different way to what the fundamentals are saying for the future. Now, of course, what you're going to say is, hang on, fundamentally, everybody's scared and the price should be down today. Yes. But what have I told you every single video? We don't invest based off today. That's what losers do. Losers and cuckolds invest based off today. That's why they keep losing, okay? If you've got a bit of an idea, you're a semi-friend, you'll invest based off the past. You try to make a big trend. But the baby dolls, the pumpkins, the sweet, juicy watermelons, okay? The winning people, the winning investors invest based off the future. We're trying to imagine the future. I've just given you the formulas here. I've said, yes, there are going to be different front ends, okay? There is going to be more cities built out there. There is going to be more people bringing into PulseChain, okay? Just because Uniswap delists doesn't actually mean anything. There are aggregators. There are so many other alternatives. And crypto is so complicated for the average person. They have to do 5 steps anyway, okay? So these are the types of informational edge that you have to absorb to make it through this game. That's why a lot of people ask me, how the hell do you sit here and do it? Well, now you know why. Because I know this is how markets move, friends. The price is always a liar, they say. Mark Yasko would always say the price is a liar because the price, it's pricing in stuff based off people's emotions today. But what you're trying to do is see what is the value and what is the price, okay? And is there a disconnect? Obviously, there's a huge disconnect between what we see the value and the price is, okay? I've already done all the hard work here for you. I showed you that the daily active users on PulseChain compared to Cardano and XRP and everything else, we are hugely cheap. We were cheap down here and then we dropped another 50%. So we went from super mega cheap to super mega giga super duper duper cheap, okay? Even more cheap. And this is what markets can do. That's why we don't go on leverage, okay? So what people always make the mistake of assuming, they go, well, if you thought it was cheap here and it went lower, you must be wrong, right? No, that's completely wrong. What I say is, I say it's cheap, but I never underestimate how weak people can be, ever. That's why I don't say, hey, go mortgage your house and go put it all on PulseChain, or don't go put these leverage trades on. So when the perpetual swaps comes for PLS, PulseX, and HEX, you shouldn't be touching them at all, friends, because yes, we are not playing for this game, man. That's why I put on a weekly chart. We're not playing for this game, friend. We're playing for a game no one's even thinking about right now, okay? This is a weekly chart. We're playing for all the way out in the future, okay? January 2025, December 2025, okay? Maybe Bitcoin scams us, who knows? But we're playing for that game. That's the most important thing to think about. And as a friendly note, friends, don't forget, man, the HEX community, PulseChain community, super strong, very resilient, okay? Look at these alternatives out there. So Uniswap, all right, yeah, they're pushing their weird political woke agenda on everybody. It's starting to show, okay? But there's alternative solutions out there, okay? You can just move the liquidity to PancakeSwap. And everyone just goes to PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap, most people don't know this. They support multiple chains now, right? It's not just Binance Chain. It's launched on Ethereum. It's launched on other chains. There's also SushiSwap, okay? So you can just deploy everywhere. It's very possible. It's obviously best just to use an aggregator because then you can control where it goes through, whatever. But there's all these great alternatives out here, okay? So there's even, the hex.com front end is going to be built. It's so much easier and so much better. Look, it might be likely that everybody just goes to hex.com because it's so much easier. It'd be so easy to have a fiat on-ramp there. You move to PulseChain. You can do your bridging. Everything can just be in one page. It's so much easier. Think about how complicated it is out there. And as long as there's complications for everybody else and it's hard for us, that's how you know there's going to be another bull market coming ahead. And don't forget, pumpkins, my final message for you. Even though this fundamental, it looks like a black swan, but it's not really, friends. I mean, what's spooky is you can actually look at the price action here. I've got a 12-hour candle here. Look at these candles. You see right here, the market did this bouncy part. It did this bouncy part of this area. It's wild how these things, the market remembers, man. It remembers because everybody remembers the positions they got in. So there were people buying and selling. You say 1, 2, 3, 12-hour candle here. Like it kept going down and bouncing 3 little times, right? Look at this. See? You see these candles here? 1, 2, 3. This zone is exactly where the price is today. Exactly. So you have these zones here for Pulse. And if I scroll out to show you, look at this. Look exactly where we come out. We came back to fuel this zone of support where we did high volume again and probably transfer more weak hands out of the system so strong believers can get in. Tell mum and dad, we still love them. We're definitely going to make it, friends. Like, subscribe, bell button on. I'm going to catch you in the next one.